what's up guys, it's some ideas back to my channel. How y'all doing? How's it going? Today we are back with a brand new speed build. That speed build is actually part of my shell challenge that I hosted in the month of May and June. And I was also tempted to attempt myself the shell challenge and see what I can do with that. It was really a little bit diabolic the way I made that shell. It was really difficult to figure out the roof. I think that was the worst part of it. I'm also gonna plan to load up the shell challenge tour right after that. So I haven't toured them yet, the shells, but I saw a lot of entries in the gallery. And I'm so excited to see what everyone came up with. And yeah, let's dive into it, what I did over here, what we have to talk about today. Later we can also cover up the newest infos about Fairy's upcoming Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. There is a lot to talk about. I can also tell you later how you can use that lot, in which lot type, and what are all of the activities that you can do over here. So first, very apologizing and sorry for not uploading a speed build in the last 2 weeks because I still have issues with my PC. That's why it's kind of hard to be consistent with the content. But I really want to, but on the weekend I'm gonna try to fix it again. Maybe gonna try a factory reset and see if it's gonna help. But first of all, I need to basically get rid of all my video files and stuff because I still have a lot of files that I then need to move because I don't want to lose my data and stuff. So that's what I'm currently working on. And I could imagine myself doing better things than that. Another side note, I don't know where you're living, but I am living in Germany and the temperatures were skyrocketing yesterday. We had like a heat wave and extreme temperatures, like 39 degrees in shade. That was a very interesting and humbling experience. I didn't enjoy it. Working in those temperatures should be a crime, and I really send a lot of wishes and everything to those who need to work in those temperatures, because that was really a pain. I had such a headache after going out. Like I was outside for so long on that day because I was working. My brain was melting on the spot. So yeah, currently you see me doing the sign of the building. I was trying to make a custom drum set. For real, how much do we need drums? We need them, right? We also need the bands pack. We need music in that game. I really hope that the rumors are correct, because if you remember, the basically EA game changer, or the ones that are at least in the Sims program, creator program, they all got like a calendar as a gift, and it says in November that there's like a band thing. So I really hope that by the end of the year we're gonna get that bands expansion pack. That can be so dope. I have so many ideas what to build for that. And I really also had fun to build this build. I didn't have much thoughts in the beginning what to do with that weird shell. I think first idea was to do something spa related, like a hairdresser salon, nail salon and stuff like that. But I decided quickly otherwise, because I wanted to build something related to music, bands and stuff. So I decided for that. Basically it is a karaoke bar. It is a bar and a retail shop. So you can use it in several things. The left side building is a retail shop. The second floor is basically, you can even use it like a restaurant if you place the respective items. But you can also use it as a bar. And the first floor on the right building, that's a dance club, basically a nightclub, and a karaoke bar. So there's 4 different lot types that you can use over here. I think I used it as a karaoke bar and it worked perfectly fine. If you own the business and hobbies expansion pack, you can also run it as a small business if you place the ticket register thing in the front of the lot, because you can basically then run the small business with and like make sure which type of activities the people or the Sims can do over here. So yeah, that's about the idea of the build. I really wanted to make it look very fancy and a little bit run down also, because I worked at the night with the specific lights that you saw in the intro, which made it look like really stick out. And I was really trying to also use graffiti, since it was supposed to be a place for cool kids, something like that. So for those very special person with personality and stuff, like singers and musicians and stuff like that. So I really, really enjoyed doing that. I didn't even know we have so many wall graffitis by now that I can use in the build. So that was super fun to use those. And yeah, we have a new expansion pack coming up, people. The Enchanted by Nature. So far we got a expansion pack trailer, we got a gameplay trailer, one day ago we got the base game update, which is also interesting. What do you think about it? I think I haven't checked it yet, the base game update with the see-through glass walls, but I'm really, really excited for those. I have so many ideas what to do with that. I'm not quite sure how they work yet. I think I saw they work basically like wallpapers, and not like a specific type of windows. But that thing is so cool. I'm gonna blend in a picture that I saw on Twitter, and that's gonna be really exciting to build with those bolts. I think that's a really game-changing thing to add. I'm still a little bit sad that they didn't add something else like spiral stairs or something, because that could be a dope addition to modern type buildings, because you have then the glass window front or something like that, and then spiral stairs. That would have been so cool to build, for example, maisonette apartments or something like that. But yeah, let the girl dream. I guess I'm never gonna get my silly little spiral stairs, but anyways, so I'm really excited to try this one out. I do believe it was a dope addition to the game to implement those glass walls and in different types, even different patterns. So I really think that is a dope thing that they brought with the base game update. It was kind of interesting that they brought it, like it really came out of nowhere, in my opinion. Or maybe I'm just missing out on Twitter, I don't know. And what I also liked is that the roofs, like the roof pieces, are now eligible to fill with plants, and the plants are actually going to stick to it. So that's super fun. I am really thinking what to build with that specific tool and how to include that. So I'm really excited to do that. That's gonna be so much fun. Yeah. Currently I'm also on the side working on a fairy inspired carnival with with many attractions, a little circus, with a little roller coaster. Of course not functional, but it looks good. And it's supposed to be a very whimsical, nice place, and you can totally visit that with fairies. I'm gonna build it without the new pack, so you can actually maybe have it even before the expansion pack comes out. I need to hurry up a little bit with that, because the expansion pack is dropping on the 10th, I do believe, 10th July, and I wanted to publish it on the day of basically publishing. Maybe I'm gonna try to work on the weekend to edit, if my laptop's gonna allow it, because I'm still having the issues and problems. But if I'm gonna manage, that's gonna be dope if I'm gonna be able to build that build and publish it on the day the expansion pack comes out. So you're gonna have a nice new stuff to enjoy with the new fairies pack. I also opened the Sims 4 website to talk a little bit about the expansion pack. So basically the main features are fairies. They gonna have two different paths. There are harmonious fairies and disordant fairies. So basically a very nice helping fairy and a mischief maker fairy. So That's gonna be interesting to see that in-game. You can customize your fairy to look how you want it. You can change the wings, skin tones, ears, teeth, head accessories, glowing tattoos, and more. So you have really a lot of customization options. I actually saw people also really liking that and that they were super happy to do that. We also got a first view on the world, which I'm also gonna blend in because I saw it on Twitter. Not quite sure what I think about that. It's a very interesting take to do it like that. I mean, we also got Realm of Magic, where there was also like a part of the world which looked completely different. But I'm still not that quite sure how much I like that and how much I want to play with that world. But everyone's cup of tea, and every expansion pack cannot be like hit everyone's taste or opinion. So yeah, so the new world's gonna have 3 neighborhoods in Innisgreen. That's gonna be the name of the world, and each one is gonna be connected to nature in their own unique way. So there's a coast part. There's gonna be a little town with little shops and cozy homes, and there's gonna be a magical forest of Everdew, which has a mysterious woodland. So that's gonna be the 3 parts of the world. So I'm pretty interested in that. I also saw in the gameplay trailer, I do believe, that apothecary, like basically making herbs, potions and stuff to heal Sims or to cure them, that's gonna be a big thing in the expansion pack. So I was actually thinking to maybe build a apothecary. I don't know how the word is spelled. So I was thinking to maybe build something like that. Also, I'm not quite sure how much I like the build by items, to be honest. I saw a preview on the Sims community website about the items that's gonna go with the build. Because, you know, as a Sims 4 builder, the most important part about the expansion pack is the build by items. After that, the world that I can build with. And the third place is maybe to create the sim. And last place is the gameplay. Because I really just don't play the Sims much. I am just building all the time. So yeah, exactly. So otherwise, other than that, we're gonna get a little bit more gameplay about plants and harvesting them and caring for them. There's gonna be an update to the plant sims, which is gonna though be tied to the expansion pack. Not quite sure to be honest. I'm really not sure. I'm scrolling the website, seeing some builds that they posted over there. The builds are very pretty, for so touche for the simmers who built those for the pack. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. That is one of the least exciting expansion packs in a long while for me, personally at least. Like I built also a fairy cafe, which I uploaded 2 weeks ago. That was fun. But it's just not my type of building. It's not my type of theme or topic. Not quite sure. The businesses and hobbies pack was amazing. The life and death pack, I also think it was a really outstanding pack. And the love struck was also, the love struck came with so many cool and awesome built by items. So this one is a little bit disappointing. It's a personal opinion, so don't be offended for that. It just doesn't fit much my way of building and my way of building in The Sims. It's really not that much fitting to the things that I want to create. I have many ideas what to create, and it just doesn't fit necessarily in it. I'm gonna build a fairy carnival. Maybe it's gonna grow on me. After that, I'm actually using, while I'm building something fairy inspired, a lot of the stuff that we have in Realm of Magic. And yeah, I still, in my mind, it feels a little bit like it should have been a gameplay pack, because the gameplay aspects that they're bringing into the game, it's nothing new, nothing that we haven't seen yet. Like, if you think about it, potions and stuff we already got in Realm of Magic. Nature and gardening should have been part of Eco Lifestyle. Fairies is just an occult with like werewolves and magicians and vampires. All of those were gameplay packs. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I mean, in Solani, like when we got Island Living, we also got mermaids, but also a lot of other stuff. And like one of the most outstanding and beautiful worlds in The Sims forever. Yeah, I do not question. It feels like a stuffed gameplay pack, but not like a real expansion pack. I also do believe the amount of new features that we're getting is not a lot compared to other packs. It really feels like a pack with less love poured into it, if I can say it like that. I don't want to also demean the work of the team that worked on that. But it feels a little bit unpolished, a little bit not that rich in content. So I'm not quite sure what to think about that. Not quite sure if I'm gonna get it to begin with. So yeah, still thinking about it. To be honest, I haven't even finished with the Hobbies and Businesses pack yet. I haven't built a tattoo perler yet. I haven't built a pottery studio yet. So I still have a lot of stuff to do, to be honest. So yeah, that is it's not my cup of tea, let's say it like that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about the new expansion pack. Maybe it is your cup of tea. I just heard that the fairies are well done and the people are actually very pleasantly surprised with that. So I'm happy to hear that it meet people's like people's how's the word? The people's taste, let's say it like that, or expectations for a fairy. And yeah, so let me know in the comments what you think about that. If you gonna get the pack, if you like the pack, let me know in the comments. I'm more than welcome to discuss it over there. But let's go back to the build. You already see me. I built the outside. I made the fancy lighting at night. I made the retail shop currently, which I really enjoyed doing that. That was so much fun to do the retail shop, to set up the guitars and stuff. That was really, really fun to do that. It should be also functional. I play tested it. The sim can go everywhere. It can even go on the stage and use the guitar to play it and practice it. You can use all the pianos and stuff like that. Now I went to the second building next to it, and I'm building a little bar area, which is gonna be very nice. I used a lot of the stuff from the dine out and the get together because of the dance floors and stuff. I really like how that area turned out with the bottles and the nice background thing from Dine Out. Dine Out is such a good pack. I love that pack. It has so many dope building items that I'm using constantly. And Dine Out, Island Living, and Tiny Living were the first 3 expansion packs that I bought myself for The Sims 4. Like, it was a bundle of expansion pack, gameplay pack, and stuff pack. So it was really, really sticking to my head how much I love that pack, and it was a really good decision. I would have done that every time again. So in that same area that you see right now, there's gonna be a karaoke bar and a small seating area, basically to chill and see the others dancing and stuff like that. I had a little bit hard time to place the stairs in that build, in the first build and in this one. So I was not quite sure how to do it, if to use ladder, if to use stairs, because that's always like a thing, how to do it. What also interests me when I playtested the build, if the people want to switch the buildings, they're actually using the indoors. Like when they want to switch the build, they can also go outside and go inside in the other building from the first floor. But most of them go in the first building up the stairs to the second floor, and from the second floor go down the ladder to the second building, basically. So that was quite interesting to see that. You can see me, I switched to the upper part of the building because I did the toilet room without you, because it was really not that exciting. I just placed bathroom stall and made sure that the Sims can go to the toilet over there, and you don't need to worry to visit the community lot without a toilet. So I really think that turned out nice, and I like the shift of style, basically, because that was intentional to have like a very nice, a little bit fancy area in the upper part, to have for the more classical music, for the more, fancy people, snoozy people. I even saw Judith Ward visiting my build during playtesting, so I think she also really liked it. And exactly, so I tried to make it on the second floor a little bit more fancy, a little bit upscaled the stuff, but it's still cool. You have a little bit of basically graffitis and stuff on the walls. You have 2 pianos, I do believe. Pianos are such a good thing in The Sims 4 that they just look good. You place them and you're like, oh my god, that looks so good. And it takes a lot of space, so you can even fill the space. You even have small balconies, spots where you can chill with your sim and do something. So I really liked it, how the build turned out and what I did over here. I hope you really enjoy it and you think I did the best out of this child challenge. It was really challenging to fit everything, so I'm sorry for those who entered my child challenge and had to deal with that. It was really a pain to build with that. But I really think it turned out quite nice and it's very functional. You can use it, you can have fun with that. I also tried to think of painting the ceiling, which most of the time I forget we even have that feature. But this time I didn't forget, and yeah, it was so much fun to build that. I'm really curious to know what you think about the Enchanted by Nature pack. Let me know in the comment section if you're gonna buy it, if you're not gonna buy it, if you like it or not, if it's hitting your expectations. Let me know. I would really be very pleased to see that, what you think about that. And we're about to go to the end of the speed build. There's not much left to show over here. I'm just gonna place a little bit more decoration items and another piano that you can play over there and practice and get even some fame points and stuff if you're going into the actor's career. There's a lot of stuff that you can do over here. I hope you're gonna have a lot of fun with that build. I do believe by the time I'm uploading the speed build, the build is gonna be up on the gallery, or it is already up on the gallery. Not quite sure how to answer that right now, but I'm gonna look into it. If you have questions or if you cannot find it on the gallery, let me know. And yeah, that's it for today's speed build. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you had some fun. And yes, the Shell Challenge tours I'm gonna upload also soon in a bit. So stay tuned for that. You're gonna really enjoy it. I saw people did really dope stuff, and I cannot wait to show you that and ramble about it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking by in the channel. I hope you're gonna have a lovely week, a lovely day, a lovely weekend. And yeah, I really hope that you're gonna enjoy the launch of the new expansion pack, Enchanted by Nature. And stay cute, stick by, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna see you next time. So, bye!